Right now on News 804, we're following breaking news out of York where police have issued arrest warrants in connection to the shooting death of a 15-year-old.
And right now, the president is visiting Pennsylvania. We'll have a live report on his push to expand American business.
Plus, new video after police officers shot and killed a Harrisburg man during a traffic stop. What the new look reveals about what led to that shooting.
WGAL News 8 at 4 starts now.
And welcome to News 8 at 4, everyone. I'm Brian Roach.
And I'm Lori Burkholder. We're following several breaking stories right now. President Trump is in Pennsylvania, seeing here, speaking in Lehigh County. So we take a live look at that. Tom Lehman is covering this for us. And also News 8's Meredith Jorgensen's here with breaking news in a deadly shooting investigation in York.
And new information tonight in connection to that shooting death of the 15-year-old in York last month. Here's Meredith with more on that.
Well, the search warrants for the two suspects have now been unsealed, and we now know the name of the second suspect, who is still on the loose. York police have issued an arrest warrant for 17-year-old Kevon Shu. Shu is being charged as an adult in the shooting death of 15-year-old DeQual Harris on May 5th in Penn Park. Police have also charged 15-year-old Troy Brown Jr., who was arrested on May 27th. The district attorney says arrest warrants for both Brown Jr. and Shu were sealed until police could locate them, and the DA credited surveillance video for helping identify the suspects. Now, York City Police Department is urging the public to help find Shu.
We would allege that a 17-year-old doesn't have the means in which to be able to house himself and be, incognito in a sense. So I would say for those that are helping or trying to help him, whether it's with malice or to give him somewhere because maybe he has nowhere to go, we ask that it's probably best to bring him in, have him turn himself in.
The police department thanked community members for their patience during the several weeks of this investigation since Harris's death in early May. Police leadership say they hope the public understands now that there was a reason for the way they did this investigation, withholding the juvenile suspects' names until now. Police say when he's eventually arrested, Shu will be held without bail. Back to you.
Two people were sent to the hospital after a fiery car crash in York County early this morning.
And News 8's Marcy Walsh spoke to the fire chief called to that scene. Marcy, what are you learning?
Two cars collided head-on here on this stretch of Cape Horn Road by Old Dutch Lane. Emergency crews tell me when they got here, both cars were completely engulfed in fire. If you take a look at your screen, you can see the flames erupting from the cars in these photos taken by the fire department. The chief of the Safer Fire Department tells me everyone was out of the cars when crews arrived, and two people ended up being taken to the hospital. During all of his years of service, Chief Hoppel says he's seen too many accidents to count here along Cape Horn Road.
My personal feeling is the high volume of traffic that is on that road was never, I don't believe that road was ever designed. I grew up in this area and that road was never traveled to the degree that it is today.
And this is the second notable crash on Cape Horn Road just in the past 2 weeks. A man died after a head-on collision on June 12th, just down the road in York Township. Now, PennDOT did come out to the site to do some work. Coming up on News 8 at 5, I'll tell you what they did and what they have to say about potentially changing the speed limit here on Cape Horn Road. Live in York County, I'm Marcy Walsh, WGAL News 8.
All right, Marcy, thank you. And taking a live look right now from our York sky cam, you can see some blue coming there, but lots of clouds in the sky.
A lot of clouds and a lot of rain this morning.
Yeah.
A nice day if you were a fish. Here's meteorologist Ethan Houston.
Yeah, these showers have been sluggishly moving to the east. It has really taken its time. If you're watching us in York County, Lancaster County, it has been raining throughout much of the day, but you can see slow and steadily the showers are pushing to the east, and we will see dry weather across the valley by the time we get to about 6 o'clock. If you're watching us in eastern Lancaster County, if you've been watching us from Gettysburg to Harrisburg, it has been relatively dry through the afternoon, but this whole storm system slowly working its way to the east as drier air is moving in from the northwest. So we'll get some sunshine for the evening, and that will allow temperatures to briefly spike back into the low to mid 70s area wide. It is going to be a cool, pleasant overnight. Look for clear skies with lows down to near 60 degrees. Tomorrow's weather looks fantastic. Highs back up in the lower 80s with low humidity. On Thursday, it'll start to turn sticky again, and shower and thunderstorm chances will start to go back up as we we get closer to sunset. Shower and storm chances will stay up on into the start of the weekend. I'll talk about that more coming up.
All right, thank you, Ethan. Chambersburg Borough says work is set to start on the storm sewer system as part of the Southgate Shopping Center redevelopment project. The borough is turning the shopping center into a mixed-use neighborhood. The former Chambersburg Beauty School will be demolished and will be replaced with a storm water retention area. There will also be storm drainage work in the area, and crews will create a cul-de-sac for the neighborhood at West Liberty Street and Water Street. During the work, Water Street from West Washington to West Catherine Street will be closed.
Well, advocates at the state capitol today calling for a pause of data center development statewide. Food and Water Watch, they say that's fighting to preserve clean water, safe food, and a livable climate.
We are here as residents, we are here as taxpayers, we are here as parents, workers, neighbors, organizers, and everyday people of this Commonwealth, and we are here to demand what should have already been done. A real moratorium.
The Republican candidate for governor, Stacey Garrity, has also called for a moratorium on data center development until more regulations can be passed. The Shapiro campaign has proposed environmental, electric grid, and noise level standards that data center developers would have to meet in order to qualify for tax breaks and benefits from the state.
And this comes as the House Communications and Technology Committee is advancing a bill to try and keep students using AI in schools safe. The package includes a bill that would create protocols for detecting suicidal thoughts and violent intentions in student communication using AI tools. The bill would also introduce parental consent requirements. It now moves on to the full House for a vote.